Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. It is Retro Week here on the Monkey Wrench Mike channel. Right now I am on the Hot Rod Power Tour with Randy over at Auto Auction Rebuilds. So I have chosen some very special videos to share with you. These are videos from when I first started the channel. If you've been watching recently, you know how much I love the S500, the S320, even the S600 from Mercedes. But not all S-classes are equal. I had one that drove me absolutely bonkers, and I was absolutely convinced that it was haunted. Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike here, and we're doing a video today because my car, my very cheap S500, has a mind of its own. Okay, picture this. I'm driving along in my car, got a good song on the radio, when all of a sudden, the rear window shade starts going up and down, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, over and over and over again. And I don't know what the heck is going on. Then I start hearing a clicking. So I pull over in the parking lot. This is what I heard. Okay, the power's off, but listen to this. And the shade has been going up and down by itself. I don't know why. It just does it. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And it doesn't move the buttons. Hear that? Okay, here's the reason why. Look in here. That's water. I took one out, and look how wet. The birds are singing, and the car is still making weird electrical noises. I've disconnected the battery, so I don't want to drain the battery, but let me kind of open up the door, and then I will show you what is happening with the $500 Mercedes. All right, here's the problem. If you look under the carpet right there, this is all wet. I put some boards up there to kind of keep the rug and the padding underneath it, but see how it's wet right there? I've got the car parked on a hill on my driveway, so let me show you where the water is. Yeah, so if you look right here, yep, see that? That is all water. Well, the only way to get the water out of the car is to suck it out. So fortunately, I have a little shop vac, see here, right there. So let's get to work. All right, let's see how much water can accumulate in an S500 after it rains. Holy moly. Wow. All right, so this is a 2.5 gallon. I'd say that's a good gallon right there. A gallon of water from there after driving in rain for a little while. What we have to access right now is there is a computer kind of under the seat right here. So this car is going to be a little different than yours because those two seats recline. If I push this button, this seat will kind of come out like this. So I have to remove this seat instead of the whole bench seat right there. And to do that on these cars, what you do is you reach under here and there are two little spring clips. I've already done that for you, but what you do is you kind of make this go that way and that will release the clip that holds it in place. So goodbye to you for a while. And then what we have to do is access, there are 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already taken this one out, but these are these weird looking Torx bit. It's an let me look here. This is an E10, but then to get to the back ones, you need a fancy little 8mm, what is this? Dual doober jobber thing here. So this fits all the bolts, all the different kinds of bolts, because this is too big for my actual socket to get down in there on. So what you have to do is just take these 4 bolts off, and I'll do this in record time for you right here. Well, I forgot about 2 bolts. There's also one right there and one right there that attach to the top seats. But chances are you don't have this type of back seat, because I'm a lucky guy. No, actually, these are kind of rare. So anyway, what we need to access is underneath this right here. So we have a couple more bolts. Looks like this one here, this guy right there, and right there. I'm guessing those are 7s, but we're going to find out and take them off. Flip this over. Hopefully there's no water underneath, and hopefully I can get to the signal acquisition module, I think, the SAM, the computer that lies under here. I'll show you that here in just a second. Well, I pushed slow-mo instead of time-lapse, so that just turned into like a 6-hour video. So anyway, what you have to do is take off 1, 2, 3, 4, what is this, 7 millimeter bolts right there, and you can kind of move this out of the way, and then I'm going to show you the problemo. Okay, so sit right there, and this is it. The problem is when water comes in, it kind of gathers and pools right here. It gets up into this module right here, and then amok. Everything just runs amok in your car, and you can see this is kind of wet right here. So let's take these out. I have 2 more 7 millimeter. Looks like 7 or 10. Oh, this is a 10. 2 more. We're going to take these out, turn this over, and I'll show you. Everything is loose right now, and let me show you. Look at that. That is, don't look at my fingers, and that's gross. Anyway, yeah, lots of water has been getting back there. Someone has tried to fix this before. They put a little pad, I guess, and look at the water that it's trapped instead of letting it. And look how wet. Yikes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a picture of all this stuff. Then I'm going to disconnect it, and we're going to let it air out. And then we're going to see if I have to have a new A028-545-8132. Yeah, they're probably, I'm going to say maybe $100 on eBay, or if I can find one from a junkyard. You got to make sure that those numbers are the same so that it works for you. But we're going to let this air out and say a little prayer. All right, this is a sign of what's to come. Let's take a look at the inside of this, and I went ahead and took it apart. So you basically take this little piece off, and then you get this one. Once again, here's the number that we got to match up. If it's bad, yes, it's bad. It really is bad. So then you can pop this cover right off, and ooh, look, how close will this? Yeah, we have some issues. This has been wet many times. Yeah, especially right there. And I can't even, I'm afraid to almost unscrew those and show you the back, because it's probably even worse. So what I'm gonna do, hello, new A028-545-8132. I love you, baby, if I can find you. I'm gonna get a new one of these. But I am going to go ahead and just kind of spray this off and hope that it will get me by until I can, that's really bad. We are back, and here she is, all put together, all clean, all dry, and I hope she's going to last for a little while. I did order another rear signal acquisition module off of eBay. It was like $69. Then I saw that it was coming from Egypt. I didn't want to wait that long, so I canceled that one, and I found another one for $89. It'll be here in a few days. We'll get that installed. Hopefully she'll drive, and we'll be good to go. I'm also going to do a separate video on how you can diagnose where the water is coming in. Yeah, somewhere in the front of the car is where the water is coming in, so we're going to do that in a separate video. Until then, folks, please like, please subscribe. Have a good day.